This is Saturday Morning Mysteries.
And we're your hosts, Alexis and Grace.
Hello, good morning, and welcome back to another episode of Saturday Morning Mysteries, where we're your hosts. I'm Alexis.
I'm Grace.
And Grace, are you ready? I was going to say something else, but it would have given away the show that we're doing for the folks who haven't already read.
The title of
this episode, as per usual, we are starting a new arc, meaning we're covering a new show for the next 8 episodes. Grace is going to do 4. I'm going to do 4. Grace is going to go first. I'll go next week. We're very excited about what is going to be in store for the next couple of months. It's a classic from the 80s. I'm going to hand it off to you. Or should we do this every time? Every time we start a new arc, I'm like, hey, do you want to say it? Do I want to say it?
I'll say it. I'll say it because I queued it up in a great way.
Perfect. I cannot
Alexis,
wait to hear. Go on.
I pity the fool who hasn't seen this yet.
And if you don't get that joke, well, I was going to say, get the fuck out of this podcast, but don't stay around. It just means you're younger than us. But those who know ball are laughing like crazy right now because they know where we're going with this.
That's freaking right. We are covering the 1983-1985 cartoon series, Mr. T.
Period.
That's right, period. So, as a reminder, everyone, I'm going to go through what the show's about, some background on the show, break down the characters, and then get into the first episode. But neither of us had seen this show, right?
No, not before covering it. I'd heard of it, but
I didn't even know it existed at all. And then I went and talked to Justin about it, and he was like,
"Are you again?"
Justin was like, "This is what I know Mr. T from." He didn't know what Mr. T did beyond this show. He was like, "I don't understand any other references about him but this."
Did Justin secretly grow up in the 80s? How does he know all these shows? Well, no, I guess Sherlock Holmes was the 90s.
I think it's just because his mom is younger, and so she would I don't know.
She would know.
She was like, I know these shows. I was like a teenager watching these shows, had them a couple years later, and put it on for him, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah,
he was a Saturday morning cartoon kid like us. He had a different playlist going. Exactly.
So that's freaking right, everyone. If you have or haven't seen it, welcome to the boat. This is our first time enjoying it and watching this and even knowing about it. We were scrolling through Tubi trying to figure out what show we wanted to do next. And I said, hold on, have you heard of this? And Alexis said, I've heard of this.
I've heard of it. I've not been blessed with watching it yet, but I've heard of it.
She was familiar.
It can't be as crazy as it looks, right?
Simply crazier.
No, it's crazier.
So that's freaking right, Mr. T. So this is a Ruby Spears made show. That's right, the creators of Scooby-fucking-Doo. They were
and a few other shows we've done,
and honestly, many. Is it a gang Funky Phantom, of teens solving crime in the 60s, 70s, or 80s?
With a weird, some other talking animal or something joining them. It's Ruby Spears.
Probably Ruby Spears.
/ Hanna-Barbera as well. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So it ran from 1983 to 1985. As you can guess, it stars the one and only Mr. T. And it is
pitying.
He is pitying every fool he comes across in this show, which is many. So it is a mystery / crime solving show, and may I say once again, starring the one and only Mr. T.
The very same. Yes, the only Mr. T you've ever heard of. It's not some new Mr. T that some cool cartoon character they created just for this show. No, there's only one Mr. T in this universe in which we live, and there will only ever be one
in any universe. Thank you very much. So, yes, in the 80s, cartoons led by celebrities, starring a celebrity, were all the rage. There was a Chuck Norris one. There was a couple others, but they all kind of fizzled out. Except for this one. Because Mr. T at the time was one of the biggest celebrities. And I couldn't find a lot of background on the production of how it came to be, but I assume they just called him, pitched the show, He said, "What's my cut?"
Like, hell yeah.
They told him, and he said, "Hell yeah.
I'm on my way. Book my flight now, please."
I'm here." So yes, of all of the celebrity show cartoons at the time, Mr. T dominated the scene to the point that there was a Mr. T cereal, like with the cartoon of him on the front.
Yeah.
There was merch. Eventually, like after the show ended, there were comic books, like action figures. Everything. What were you gonna say?
Guaranteed that they advertised all of them during the show itself too. This was basically, what is it called? The snake eating its own tail.
Basically, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
God, what is the name? I just blanked on the name of it, but it's basically that. It's like, yeah, we created a show. So we created a show about Mr. T so that we could advertise products based on Mr. T.
Yes,
in that show that are based on that show. That then create the products that then
create the show, create the virus. The circle. The circle goes on and on and on. And I'm
the good old circle of life of cartoons in like mid 70s to early 2000s. Yep.
Yes. But what I could glean was that Mr. T like was involved in like the production of the show and that kind of stuff. He wasn't like just the voice actor and obviously star of it. And he like reflects pretty positively on it. Like I went and checked out like his Instagram a little bit, and it was from a couple years ago, but like he posted the cereal and stuff, like I think in like 2023 or something, of just like great times or something like that. So like I think he loved it, which makes me really happy.
Yeah, that does. Because he's great. He is great in this. I mean, well, we'll get to it, I'm sure. We'll joke about it later. But we'll
chit-chat.
What a legend. He's just such a legend. So it is nice to see. It reminds me of like the same vibe. Exactly. But the same vibe that we got when we did Mobile Mysteries, and we were like, oh, like Frankie Muniz like still loves the show too. So it's always fun to see like the famous main voice actor like, oh no, this was a great experience for me. Not some just like fever dream, like, why did my agent sign me up for this or whatever? Exactly. Like, no, they stand by their work. Or like, I fucking
hated all of this. This was so good. He's like, wasn't this great? Like,
we love to see it. Yeah, it was.
So maybe
really made him a lot of money.
I mean, it most definitely did.
Yeah.
So before we get into more of the show itself, you kind of hinted to at the beginning of like, if you don't know what we're talking about, ... what? But
you must be born after the 2000s.
Exactly. I said, now for you younger listeners who might not know who Mr. T is, or I don't know, maybe he's only this popular in the US. I don't know. But I'm going to tell you about who Mr. T is. A brief overview. Obviously, he has a long and storied career. But even if you don't know the name Mr. T, if you saw a picture, you would recognize him immediately. So Mr. T is first and foremost ripped. Like, he is not just like, oh, haha, he's kind of like this. No, he was the definition of the 80s action star, like muscular physique, like the super overblown, chiseled muscles. Like, you will see every inch or like every bead
vein
of sweat that he's put in, every vein, when he shows them off in his stereotypical outfit, in his cutoff
never wears
vest.
Sleeves.
No sleeves, no shirt beneath, tight pants. The only thing blocking his chest is all those gold chains that he's wearing.
Gold chains, man.
Gold for days. So he, I will say, unfortunately, doesn't wear those things anymore. He is 73 now, so like, not really rocking that anymore.
But he's still in really good shape for a 73-year-old, though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's still out there killing it.
Yeah.
And of course, what you'll also recognize is his infamous mohawk. That was inspired by I think it's Mandinka warriors in West Africa, which is primarily, it was through like Mali, Gambia, Senegal, and Guinea. And it's like this like kind of like tight mohawk, so not like a punk mohawk that you might think of, like pretty tight, kind of closer shaved mohawk, head completely shaved on the sides, and a beard. And he always has this like intense, kind of serious facial expression that was like exactly like always pinched. He was like the epitome of like
brows always furrowed.
Always furrowed. Like no nonsense, tough guy, like the ultra mask, like man of the 80s, like 80s action.
It's like him and Sylvester Stallone and like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Exactly.
That was the trinity of just pure masculine testosterone muscle. Give us a gun and just let us shoot in the air in all of our movies.
And that's the only thing they need to do.
That's all they do. They're vibes. Yeah.
We don't need them. They're here for the vibes.
No.
And the vibes were crisp. So
we're awesome.
yes, we're crazy, but in a way this like show he could only exist in the 80s or like have made it in the 80s and then obviously continued after that.
Those sort of characters don't hit the same way today as they did back then. Or at all. I don't think. Yeah, there's not the same sort of like just pure action and just oozing just like muscle and anger, we are here and fury and good old patriotism.
Yeah. Oh, so much patriotism. So much patriotism.
So much.
So who was Mr. T? Again, look at the picture, you'll know him. So Mr. T was born Lawrence Truad. I think that's how you say his last name. I'm probably saying that wrong.
Yeah, something like that.
But he is an actor, and at one point he was a professional wrestler, which, fun fact, I learned that he legally changed his name to Mr. T. It's not just like a nickname, or at least I'm pretty sure he legally changed it.
Yeah,
but
definitely like for trademarks and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, he like changed his last name to T, and then he started going by Mr. T. And apparently, he's like quoted saying this a lot of the time. And this I actually thought was really interesting because I was like, Mr. T, like what a weird random thing. And like maybe this is the shtick of why he does it. But I was like, I don't know, this is pretty fucking good reason that he was saying he changed it so that the first word people would say or like would use when addressing him was Mr., which is a title of respect. But like because growing up as a black man in America, people just would address him and obviously his male family members as boy. So like he said, no, I'm gonna change it.
That is a boss move. Like, dude, how smart.
Yeah, it's like you have to have respect on my name because my name starts with respect. Thank you very much.
But I was also kind of joking at the idea that his name would be Mr. T. If you like address something to him, his first name is Mr. Last name T. Mr. T.
Mr. T. Like, no, he thought about it first. He said,
either way, you gotta call him Mr.
Either way, you gotta have that. You have to use the respect. No matter
he gets knighted one day, and so he's Sir Mr. T.
Mr. T. Yeah, he's just like double respect on my name. Thank you very much. So Mr. T grew up in Chicago where he played football and wrestled. And after some different things, once he finished like school and stuff, he actually started working as a bouncer at a club. And apparently, according to Wikipedia at least, which is obviously where I got most of my info for this, he started wearing his now like infamous signature gold chain because people would like lose their chains at the club or like in a fight, like take them off, and he would just be like, shoop, and now it's mine.
It's like, they're too drunk, they're not going to remember to get that when they leave.
Yep, they're pretty fucked up and drunk. So like he just started wearing them, so people left him behind, which is pretty cool, to be totally honest.
Nice. It's so true. Yeah, it's not stolen.
Again, hey, you know what?
It's lost property. He didn't come back to reclaim it. Yeah,
I was holding on. I am the lost and found, and you just never found it. So sorry.
I know.
But he was kind of slowly able. He transitioned from being a bouncer, it must have been a popular club, to a bodyguard, and a bodyguard for like big celebrities. You know, Michael Jackson, LeVar Burton, Diana Ross, Muhammad Ali.
LeVar Burton. Oh my God, dude. Okay. What a flex. Can you imagine
being the bodyguard for Muhammad Ali?
The bodyguard for Muhammad fucking Ali?
Yeah.
Seriously, no one's messing with you.
Exactly.
You are the best fighter in the world's bodyguard.
Yes.
They didn't even need you.
You're just there for decoration. You're there for vibes and you brought them.
Incredible.
Yeah,
what a resume.
At least,
and like Diana Ross and all that too is awesome. But
like the Muhammad Ali of it all. That's why I saved that one for last, because I was like, what? He needed bodyguards?
Excuse me? Yeah.
And apparently, like, he gained like a really great reputation, like in this line of work and like among celebrities. Like everyone loved working with him and like having him around as their bodyguard. And through all this, again, he kind of like got introduced to the world of celebrity and fame. And I mean, clearly he has been a gym rat through his whole life. He was a wrestler, football player, all that kind of stuff. And he started entering like tough and like strongman competitions, including ones on TV. So, you know, like today we have like America Ninja Warrior, but, you know, like similar, just like lifting competitions, reality show kind of things on TV.
Yeah. Yeah.
And apparently on one of these shows that he was on, competed on, that's where he was noticed by Sylvester Stallone, as you mentioned earlier. Great, strong guy.
I did not know that, I swear. Yeah.
Yes. Well,
that's
so
awesome.
apparently Sylvester Stallone was the one who wanted Mr. T to be in Rocky, to
And
be in
Rocky
like Rocky
3.
3. Yep.
Yes. Yeah.
Which was,
Clubber. God, what was his last name? Clubber.
oh, I didn't write it down, but yes, Clever something. And like originally
Yeah.
he was just gonna have like a small little role,
Lang.
and
Clubber
Sylvester
Lang.
Stallone
Yeah.
was like, no, he's becoming the villain here. Like, get this guy in here, type of
That's
stuff.
awesome. I did
Yeah.
not know
Yeah.
that.
Again, Wikipedia lore at
Funny.
least. And this is
Hey, I
where
mostly trust Wikipedia. Yeah.
same.
Relatively
A
reliable for
celebrity
the most part.
bio,
For the Cliff Notes, at least.
I'm definitely taking it from Wikipedia.
Yeah.
And yes, Rocky 3 was his first like big acting role. It's where his infamous line, I pity the fool, comes from, which came from like he was actually saying, no, I don't feel
Yeah.
sad for some other character. In fact, I pity the fool, which is interesting because it was said in like I think it's more of like a heartfelt thing. Like, I don't feel sad for him. I pity him. But now it's like used as like, I pity the fool. Like,
it wasn't, yeah. He says it now as if like if it weren't a boxing match, it's after he's knocked you out and he's standing over you, taunting you, like, I pity the fool. But in the movie, it is more just like conversational and like,
like a comment on.
I feel like he says it still with that kind of like,
well, he only speaks
aggressiveness,
that way.
But I pity the fool. But at the same time, it's not like he just punched someone and was like, I pity the fool who tries to mess with me. No.
Yeah, exactly. So
good movie though.
Yes. So from that was like his launch essentially into fame. But again, he's already well known by a lot of celebrities from being a bodyguard. And from here, basically his career explodes. He hits, because that was like, I don't know, 82 or something like that, 81 or 82, that Rocky 3 came out. And like he becomes unstoppable, like one of these celebrities of the 80s. Because after this, like a year or so after Rocky 3, he was in the A-Team, where he basically became like the star of the show. If you don't know what the A-Team is, it was this like kind of longish running show about a squad of like Army Special Forces soldiers. So again, the like patriotism of it
Special Force.
But but they were also like convicted of a crime and were falsely convicted, I'm pretty sure, on the run from the military police and along the way.
I mean like they were running crack or cocaine or something and then got caught. Yeah. Like legit crackpot. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And they were, they basically become like vigilantes, like while on the run from the military police, like helping civilians, like stop villains and bad guys. And of course, it's like the epitome of the over stylized action scenes. And within like a year of the A-Team airing, this show was made. Like that's how fast his career, like, I think from like this show came out in 1983.
Yeah.
Isn't that fucking crazy?
I never really put that together. Yeah, dude. What a time for him. That's huge. Because I mean, those are all of his three biggest roles. Like A-Team, Rocky 3, and this, I feel like are the things that he's most known. So for the fact that all of them came out at the same time. And then for a second there, I was going to say, wow, the duality of this man to do both. But then I remembered he's playing the same character in both. It doesn't change. He is the same person in the cartoon, basically, as he acts as in the A-Team. So it's like, he actually didn't have to change at all
he's just
the voice acting role.
All the time, and it works perfectly. And like, why change it? Why try to make him change it? Don't.
Yeah, don't. He is who he is, and that's what we
exactly. And at one point, again, mid 80s, he was like, wouldn't it be great if I did some WrestleMania shit, some professional wrestling, still acting, same thing. Like,
it would be.
Exactly. So like,
great. Do it.
He killed it there. And he continued to like act a little bit after the 80s, do a lot of sponsorships. Like, eventually he became like hella Christian. I don't know. That's just kind of what he's out here doing now. Like, he's just kind of like a old guy. He's an old 73-year-old now, just like bopping around. Like, he seems to be okay at not canceled. Like, again, if we learn otherwise,
we did some research and we're like, hey, cool. All right.
We'll talk about it if we learn anything else.
He's just like kind of living his life. Yeah. But until then, this is a Mr. T fan podcast.
Yes. I mean, like, I know he like, I think there was a big thing, like people found out that like he went and like volunteered like post Katrina, but like he tried to keep a super low profile, which is cool. Like he wasn't there being like, I'm a celebrity helping Katrina. Like I think he just like went and helped, and then people found out like
after the fact, like, oh, nice. Yeah. And also he was very involved with, as we'll learn as we talk about the show too, with almost like PSAs, like public service announcements, or just like helping, like seeing that he was this big macho figure that everyone loved, like adults loved him, kids loved him. He's super badass. So we did a lot of stuff with like, say no to drugs, kids, or like,
the Nancy
don't
Reagan
go out
of it
there
all.
causing crime. And
Yeah, okay, we know that picture
Nancy
exists
Reagan
everywhere.
of
We
it all.
know he has pictures with Nancy Reagan from the No Drugs campaign. Alexis and I discussed it. We were
We've
like,
talked shits about the Reagans on this in the past.
look,
On
he
this
wasn't
podcast in the
there
past.
flooding the streets
He
with
was
crack and then trying to
bipartisan.
arrest people, okay? He
Exactly.
was just
He
saying
wasn't
no to
flooding the
drugs.
streets with crack himself, like
Yes.
the other person in that picture was. Okay.
Exactly. He was just on a poster with a good message of kids say no to drugs.
Exactly.
Okay.
Say no to drugs. And like, yeah, he like dressed up as Santa one time and she sat on his lap. Whatever. It was cute. It was all part of the say no to drugs
Honestly,
campaign,
it's a hilarious picture. Okay. It is a funny picture. It is
actually very funny. It's probably my favorite picture of Nancy Reagan. Not gonna lie. And that's saying a lot if you know me.
Yes. Favorite and only picture of Nancy Reagan that we like. But you know what? If you're watching on YouTube, I'm probably putting it in right here in the video. Right here, whichever way I'm facing.
Somewhere.
Exactly. So yes, that's the quick background on Mr. T. Again, he's just like bopping around now. He's got some kids, married. Like, hopefully, I hope he invested his 80s money well and is just like living a good life now and is a good person.
I hope he's well taken care of. I hope he's still in good shape too and like looks good.
He seems like he is.
I saw a picture of him from like 10 years ago, so like mid 2010, so still a while ago, which is crazy to think about. And he looked really good in that picture. I was like, holy crap. Like he didn't look a day over like 50, but he had to be in his like mid to late 60s.
Yeah, and I do know that like he had T-cell lymphoma at one point, but he's like totally cancer free. Cancer.
Yeah.
Which I know that because there was a quote by him being like, "A cancer named after me, T-cell." And I was like, that's so
I love
funny.
this man. Oh my God.
Yes.
Incredible. I didn't even think about that. And now
he
can
called
just
it like
say,
a personalized cancer. Yeah, I had to like look it up really quick to be like, what cancer was it? But yeah, he like called it his personalized cancer because
good for him.
I know.
Awesome.
See, he's fine and
all right. So yeah, you know, if anything comes out, we'll talk about it maybe. But until then,
so far so good.
This is an American icon. This is an icon of the United States of America and a legend to American pop culture.
Truly.
Truly.
And he deserves our praise.
And probably stopped a lot of kids from doing drugs and like committing, small petty crimes and whatnot back in the day, back in the 80s and early 90s. So
and taught a lot of good lessons to kids, as we will discuss in this show.
Yes.
Which we'll discuss right now. So in the show, Mr. T plays himself, where in this scenario, he is a coach to a gymnastics team of like, I honestly, I don't know if they're teenagers or like people in their young, like early 20s. It's like nebulous and unclear. I assume they're always teenagers because it's a Ruby Spears show, but like, let's say they're like 19.
We never
let's just say 19. So that they're still
I don't think they can drive though. Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe they can. They have a driver.
It's unclear what age
but like,
they are.
But they're we'll say teenagers though. Yeah, 18, 19. Probably still in high school.
Yeah, I was assuming still high school. It's confusing. They're young, whatever, teens. So this world champion gymnastics team, again, he's their coach, and they travel the US and sometimes the world for competitions, and they always wind up running into mysteries and crimes to solve along the way. And of course, every episode has a moral and good life lesson. And we know that they have every life lesson because Mr. T himself, not animated him, live action
Mr. T
opens and closes every episode. Real life Mr. T talking to camera, introducing and summarizing the lessons in every show. So you fucking listen and know the lesson you're about to learn.
Like almost that video that they like roll out the TV in gym class and put something on. He's got like one foot up on a chair.
He's always pointing.
I bet you were wondering something, and I'm going to explain it to you in this episode. All right.
And he goes to the episode, and then he summarizes it just in case
and then at the end, he says, "Aren't you glad I explained that thing to you in this episode? Be better, kids. Goodbye."
And honestly,
good night.
It's effective.
It
works.
That's a synopsis of every episode. Yeah.
It works. I learned some things already.
I did too. Yeah. Too. I'm never lying again. I'm so sorry, Mom. I shouldn't have lied.
So we're all going to learn today as well. So before I get to the characters, we'll talk very briefly about the theme song, as we always do. I didn't totally know. It's great.
Mhm.
I didn't know how to describe it totally,
Beautiful.
except it's like an action hero jingle.
Yeah.
Mr. T.
Basically. Tee. The
Like
horns,
that's
man. The
yes.
brass is brassing. There's
The
like so
brass
many
are
different horns
brassing,
in
horns,
there.
some
The
drums in
synths are synthing, the
there.
drums are drumming. I'd say
Yes.
it's like 80s soul meets action theme song plus disco.
Yeah. Oh,
There's a little because
that's yes.
there's definitely like a
That's
bop
the
to it.
element I
Like you
couldn't figure
absolutely
out.
could do a little line
Yeah, like,
dance, you
okay,
know.
okay.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
feeling this. I hear it. I
Yes.
hear it.
Okay,
I
that is
hear it.
exactly correct.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I'd say
it's
that. It's
great.
probably like if you think of all the best like action 80s shows, like yeah, like the A-Team or MASH or all of that,
Yeah.
they always have just like the awesome drums and it like
Yes.
builds up and it builds up. The horns get their chance to
Mr. T. Yeah.
shine, Mr. T.
And
Yeah.
like the theme song could be set to an action scene for sure. Like
Yeah.
throughout the whole thing,
Yeah.
the opening credits basically are an action scene. So,
And I feel like that's even the way they animated it. Like you see other
mhm.
shows like Scooby-Doo or whatever, where they take clips from the episodes and they kind of combine them into a video to
Yeah.
put out as the theme song. But I don't know, maybe I just haven't watched enough episodes of this show yet. But it seems to me like they specifically animated it with
Mm.
with like animation specifically for the title
Yeah,
credits or
yeah.
the opening intro and to look like one of those old action shows.
Action
Like there's
scenes.
a
Yeah.
scene where the cartoon face of Mr. T just like turns and looks at the camera and then it shifts to like some like helicopter flying over.
I think this was just like his sizzle reel that he sent them and then they animated it.
They animated it exactly.
They were like, say less. We got this.
Yeah.
I do think it is a combination. I think it's some clips because one of the things is in my show or my
Is
first
it okay?
episode,
Okay.
but then other ones are like how someone's doing
Specifically
gymnastics in
drawn.
front of the giant letters of Mr. T.
Yes,
That's definitely
exactly. And it's like
animated
just
for
their
it.
silhouette or whatever.
Yes, which is
Yeah,
very like
yeah.
James Bondy actiony kind of thing.
Exactly.
So
Yeah, I'm
it's
telling you,
great.
the shot where his like cartoon animated version turns and looks at
And
the
then
camera
cuts.
sent me. I was crying. Like, why did they do that?
It is like
Because I can imagine like the live action like similar version, and
yes.
I'm just like, oh my God, they literally just turned this into like a real thing. It's
Again,
amazing.
they were like, we need inspiration to animate this and action, Mr. T. And he was just like, yeah, bring in the helicopter and like
Like, do
directed
you
it
also know
himself.
it's got to take a moment to like animate that. Like, think of all the cell that you have to use to like
Yes.
take a cartoon head from looking like this to like turning all the way over
Yes. Because it's
without
not
looking
just here,
janky.
here. You see the
Exactly. It's not
turn.
just pulling out a camera and like getting someone doing like filming
Yeah.
live action, someone doing like you have to actually animate the head turning, and they're
I
like,
will
oh no, we're doing
say,
that and we're keeping it in.
I think everybody involved in this show, from Mr. T to the producers, to like Ruby Spears, to the animators, to the music, to all the other voice actors, I think everyone was like, came to the table with everything. Like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't think there was one person on set that was like, I don't know, today's a throwaway day. Like, yeah, there's an occasional like silly cell animation, like mess up thing, but I think everyone was like,
No.
I'm here
Committed.
fully committed to this endeavor with everything I have. Like, no half-assing this, not for
None.
Mr. T.
Whole assing. No,
Whole
exactly.
assing
Mr.
only.
T is in this room. Okay.
Yes.
We gotta raise up to his level.
Oh, yes. And they do. So here are the characters quickly, like our main characters. There are kind of a lot. But we
Mhm.
have obviously Mr. T. He's
Mhm.
playing his he's
Needs no
playing his tough guy
introduction.
self, but he's
Mhm.
like really supportive of his team and like their dreams and their hopes and goals, as a good coach should be. And he does try
Mhm.
and like push the teens into like learning their own lessons, like he's pushing us watching it. So then we have Miss Priscilla Bisbee. She is
Mhm.
a very put together middle-aged woman, and she's basically their bus driver or whatever
Mhm.
vehicle that they're in, like for the team.
Yeah.
And she's always trying to make everyone more polite and make them follow the rules. And then we've got the team itself. We've got Jeff Harris. Jeff. He is a white guy
Jeff.
with floppy brown hair. He's kind of like,
Mhm.
he gives off like the lead of the group vibes, but I think it's just like he's a confident white guy. So, like, that's the vibe he gives off and just like
So
tries
he's
to
the
take
leader.
charge. a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he like really thinks he is. He's sarcastic, sometimes it's kind of funny. He can be a little big-headed and like egotistical, but he does really seem to care about his teammates and getting everyone together as a team.
Mhm.
Woody Daniels is next. He's the other guy on the team. And Woody is he's like kind of a more lean, like taller teen. Or young adult again, question mark, question mark, question mark.
Question mark? I don't know. I
Unclear.
don't know.
Yep. And yeah, so Woody is a black teen and he's got short black hair. He's like kind of Jeff's rival, but it's like Woody takes it more playfully, I think, than Jeff does. He's just like, whatever, sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
Okay. It's not that serious, bro. It's high school gymnastics.
High school gymnastics, because also Woody seems to be one of the only ones who like has goals after gymnastics. Like,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
he
yeah.
wants to one day be a lawyer and is like vocal about it. And I think like everyone else is
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna do this in college and the
Life is
Olympics.
here, and that's
This
exactly
is life. And he was like, I'm studying for my
the bar, the
SATs
LSAT.
and then the
Yeah.
LSATs and then the bar. I have a career
Yeah.
goals here.
Yeah.
And Woody, he's kind of the only other
Mhm.
voice actor I'll talk about, besides obviously we already talked about Mr. T.
Because this voice actor was also the only other one with like large career goals
Yes.
afterwards. Just joking if
Exactly.
any of the other
Model
voice
on
actors are
himself.
alive and still listening to this. But I mean,
Yes.
yeah, anyways.
Well, I can only hope and dream. So he is voiced by Phil Lamar, who you
A
all
legend.
would recognize his face from Mad TV. He was huge in Mad TV, and he was in Pulp Fiction. But you'd also recognize
Got
his
his head blown off.
voice. Yeah, I thought you'd recognize his face for a little bit.
By
While it's
Jules.
still there, you
Yeah.
would
Or actually, no,
recognize
not by
face.
Jules, by Vincent. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, Vincent. So you'd recognize his voice from, he's a real goat of voice acting, I will say.
Like top 10 goats in our
Yes.
lifetime, at least.
Which like
for sure.
I actually didn't realize when it was like he was in this show. I was like, I should have looked it up. I was like, how old was he when he was in this show?
I
'Cause, like,
know. Yeah.
he was voice acting in
I
the
forgot.
80s.
I was
should have looked it
listening
up.
to it and I was like, wait a minute, didn't Grace say someone? Oh yeah, Phil Lamar. I was like, oh my God, that's right, that's him.
I was like, he must have been a teenager.
But then when I thought about
voice
it, I was like,
acting?
okay, I kind of hear it. Like I thought that voice kind of sounded familiar, but yeah, you can tell he's way younger.
Yeah. I'm like, he must have been a teen. Or I wonder if I'll look it up for before our next episode, see if he was like
Or actually, I can
one
look
of
it up
his
now
first
while you're
roles.
because I have it.
Yeah, say,
pulled
well,
up.
I'm going to tell everyone what you already know, which some of the
Gotcha.
highlights
Yes.
of his voice acting. We've got the Green Lantern in the animated Justice League, the one and only Hermes in Futurama.
Yes.
And okay, I didn't realize this. He was fucking Samurai Jack.
Yes. Yeah.
I did not know that.
Because Jack didn't talk that much, so it's
No,
like you
exactly.
don't usually hear him, but yeah.
I was like, jaw on the
Huh?
floor.
Like when we say
amazed.
he's been in everything, he's like
He's been in
legit been in everything.
everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
And also just like one-off voices here and there, like guest starring. And I mean, it's like safe to say he's probably been in like 90% of the cartoons anyone has
I
ever
know we probably
watched.
watched.
At
Yeah.
least like the ones like made in the United States, I should say.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's all
It's
over
crazy.
it, which is great.
And he would have been
Math.
16 years old. 15
Okay,
or
yeah, so
16.
baby, he would have been a teenager.
Yeah, when he was doing this. Yeah.
Cool. I love that.
So,
good
anyways.
for him. Good for you, Phil.
Good for him.
So,
Yeah.
So that's Woody. And then we have Kim Nakamura, and Kim is a Japanese girl with a black bob. She's got little bangs, and she's like the book smart one of the group. She's got a fully photographic memory. Apparently, one of her parents is like a computer scientist, so she's especially in the loop with like technology related things and math. Then we have Robin O'Neill. Robin is a white girl, again, and or young woman, unclear, with like reddish hair and freckles. She's an act first girl. Okay. She's ready to jump into
Our
action.
Lestrade.
Yeah, she's our Lestrade.
Our Beth Lestrade.
Yeah, precisely. And she's kind of like Mr. T's like number 2 on kind of the gang. Also just kind of a suck up though, so like maybe that's why she's number 2.
Hey, whatever gets you to the top.
Hey, whatever gets you to those Olympics, baby girl.
Brown nose your way right on up to the top, girl.
Do what you gotta
Baby
do.
girl.
So then we have Robin's younger brother, who is quite younger. I know he seems to maybe like 10 or 11 or something like that. But his name is that's Spike O'Neill. Again, he's got messy red hair, similar to Robin's. And he's like the team's like water/towel boy kind of thing. But he is mainly obsessed with Mr. T. He dresses like him. He problematically talks like him.
He's young. He doesn't know yet, but boy, oh boy, will that come back to him when he tries to run for Congress in a few years.
The tapes are going to roll, baby.
Hey, what are these pictures of you and this audio of you?
The audio was this video footage of you, my good sir.
Yeah. Sir, you're not allowed to imitate this person in this way.
Sir, no.
You can dress like him. That's one thing.
That's one thing.
The voice.
But the voice and
some of the vocabulary.
The vest is okay, but that's kind of where it ends. Yeah. The vest and the white tee and the jeans. And that's kind of where the okayness stops. But yes, he wants to be just like Mr. T when he grows up, and Mr. T keeps him around, is very nice to him, says he's doing a great job.
Good job. Go give me my water. Go give me my water, kid.
And don't imitate me when you hand it back to me. Thank you.
No. Take that vest off, damn it. Put a sweater on.
Put a nice sweatshirt on, little kid. And then our final member of the team is Bulldozer.
Second most important.
Second most important, yes. Who is a gray bulldog who we know is Mr. T's dog because he has a mohawk, just like Mr. T is.
Yeah. That'll do it. That basically is the ownership claim right there. That's all the ID you need.
Exactly. So
microchipping? Nah. Give that dog a mohawk. We'll know.
Give that dog a little mohawk.
We'll know who owns him.
Oh, and it's really funny. We see them right next to each other. I'm like, this looks great. 10 out of 10.
That's his dog. Yeah.
So that's our team here.
Incredible.
And let's get into our first episode of the first season of Mr. T. We start, I've already told you, with a real life Mr. T. I'm going to tell you what he says first. But first, actually, before that, obviously the fit. We've got gold rings, every finger, bracelets up the forearms, feathered earrings. I forgot to mention that earlier. Who rocks a lot of feathered earrings.
Also part of his. Yep.
Yes. Tight, bright red pants on, a black leather vest. Obviously, so many chains. You don't even know if he's wearing a shirt underneath it, but we know in our hearts he's not. Obviously.
A gold sparkly shirt, or are those?
Is that a gold crop top?
Immaculate gold chains.
No, it's just the chains. So we start off, and he does start with one of my favorite lines from him. This isn't from the show, but they put it, or I don't know if it came first in the show or if he said it on like somewhere else first. But he does introduce himself. It's Mr. T. First name Mr. Middle name is the period. Last name T. Which is a famous line by him.
You heard him. You heard him.
You heard him right. So, yes, he tells us that today's lesson is basically going to be about the new kid on the block and, like, accepting other people. So, we start
appropriate for the first episode of this new show. He's like, please like my new show, guys.
Please like my new show. Yeah, or else. Also, please like my new show. And
like
also,
my new show.
Buy the lunchbox that you're about to see in right now.
The
commercial break.
Yeah.
And the cereal. So, we start off in San Francisco, and we are at a gymnastics competition where we see Woody doing some tricks on the rings to the oohs and ahs of the crowd. And everyone is so entranced by his performance that no one notices a hand reach out to where all of the gold medals are laid out and snatch them. So we start off with our crime immediately here.
Yikes. So crazy that they just leave those sitting out on a table.
I know, they're just out there for decoration. Just anyone can come grab them, and someone does pretty easily.
And they do. Yeah.
And they sure do. And no one notices. But it's also here in this first moment that we learn that it's Woody who is actually the new member on the team. And despite his pretty stellar performance that he just did, he's like toweling off right now, some of the team is a little skeptical about this new team member. Mainly, it's Jeff who feels a little threatened by another guy on the team, especially one who's like really good at gymnastics.
Sure, that's why.
Okay, no, I know. I was like accepting new people, and then the first new person is the one black team member.
Is the black kid, and it's the white kid who's like, I don't like this guy. Like,
but also, I was like,
met him.
good message.
I mean, hey, okay.
Hey, you know what?
It's relatable back then. Yeah.
This whole
Even
team,
now.
the production of this said, we're going to send a message. We're not fucking around here. They said,
yeah, Mr. T demands it.
Yeah, they said, we're talking about racism without talking about racism
Right.
as soon as this episode starts.
Which is funny, though, too, because Jeff also constantly takes orders from Mr. T, but still.
Exactly.
Like,
but racism isn't logical.
It's not supposed to be. Yeah.
So Robin is a little skeptical as well. Again, also the other white person of the team, notably. Yeah. But her main thing is like there's already a lot of people on the team, which is really funny because even though I just named like only 4 team members, we see other people on this gymnastics team like on the bench who like are not, at least in my episode, not in the show.
I was going to ask that too, not to derail more, but because my episode has another main character who you did not just name. And so I was like real quick, just like scrolling through the list of the main characters on Wikipedia. And I was like, oh, wait, shit. Yeah, that person is not on this list. So I wonder if like
Courtney?
No, Sky.
Okay, see, no,
so that's
random.
So this is further proving my point that I think every episode or in a lot of episodes we see another random person from the team like join with them on their mystery to like add a new little bit of like flair or something.
Funny,
to the story.
Well, I asked the Courtney name because I was looking through like the summary of like an episode I might do, and I was like, "Who the fuck's Courtney?"
Oh, she's not on the list.
Who's this bitch?
Courtney.
The fuck? What? Wikipedia is certainly not lying to me. Who is this?
Same. I was about to say, like, wait, Grace, isn't there one more character named Sky that you meant to introduce? It's like, oh, nope, she is not on this list. She must only be in my episode next week. Interesting.
Funny. Okay. So I guess there are more,
but this is our core 4 then. Woody, Jeff, and Kim.
And Robin.
Okay.
They're
and then Spike is just there.
Team members.
Yeah, so that's like the core 4 and then Spike. Okay, gotcha. All right. Okay. We see more throughout the series. Cool.
Yes,
interesting.
Which is so funny. But so Robin's problem is
hammered that out now.
This team is big. We're adding more people. Yeah. And
these are the team captains.
Basically, that's the vibe.
We'll put it that way. Mm-hmm.
And Miss Priscilla like tisks them, of course, and as she should. And she's saying they're being mean and like jumping the gun, like being really judgy here. And Robin, again, fucking narc, she goes to Mr. T and she's like, do you think he can cut it? And Mr. T, and I realized like so much of my recapping is just going to be giving you exact quotes from Mr. T because they're so funny.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Obviously, just in my voice. I'm not going to try to do his voice.
Okay, that's fine.
Sorry.
Still. I'll take it. I'll still have
but he goes, cut it like a knife through butter. Okay. He's like, and so she's like, so yeah? You think he can?
Yeah, I know. Wait. For a second, I laughed, and then I thought I like re-put it back into the larger conversation. I was like, wait a minute, I don't get it.
Yeah, exactly.
These kids aren't going to cut it like a knife through butter.
So yes, he is cutting it, or he's not.
So they won't, or they
will. So that's how he confuses the racism out of her. She gets too confused to be racist against Woody.
She's like, what?
Okay, I guess he's on the team.
Yes, like a not like a yes, like a knife through butter.
Yes, no. Yeah. No,
like a knife through butter.
Am I hungry now?
I really want some butter.
Is it lunchtime? But Mr. T does point out, he does clarify and basically be like, well, he made the team, didn't he? It's not just he like tried out, which is a good point. And Woody fully comes off the mat. And this motherfucker, he got first place. He got a 9.9. He booted Jeff out of that first place slot.
Get the fuck out of line, Jeff.
Yep, not
enjoy your bronze.
Not gonna be good
Maybe
for Jeff's
silver, probably
ego.
Silver.
Yeah, exactly. But either way, not first. Maybe if you're not first, you're last. You know. And Jeff sure knows because now he is last.
He's there.
So they're distracted though. He can only be upset for so long because this is when Woody and everyone else in this gym realize that all of the medals have been taken.
Oh yeah.
And an uproar. Like everyone's this is pretty upset, but it goes into full uproar when we see 2 men in gray suits start sprinting out of the crowd. And to make their escape, they're like truly pushing through the crowd. And literally like puts his hand on someone's face and just shoves them onto the ground.
Forget about what I
They fall down. And Justin saw this and he goes, wow, the old shows are really lawless. Just full violence.
They did not care. They're like, I don't care if it's a man, woman, child, elderly person.
Pregnant woman. On the floor.
Yeah.
It was face palm.
Like full palm to face.
Yes. Push onto the ground. And so just like today's episodes will just like nudge people out of the way and kind of move. 80s?
Mm-hmm.
The fuck out of my
or like
way.
they'll like knock all the things out of your hands or something. Like, whoa, slow down, kid. No, back then they're like
83? Yeah. He almost fucking stabbed a dude, probably.
Yeah.
Those other
I
guys
got
up
shit
too.
by that guy as he shoved my face into the ground.
Yeah. That guy shoved me in the crowd and the other one was behind me with the shiv. I fell on the shiv. Someone help me, please. Call an ambulance.
80s were wild,
Fucking
man.
wild. So in all of the chaos, we see Spike, who again is Robin's younger brother. He, again, is a smaller kid. He's 10 or so. So he's able to slip out after those men in the gray suits. He like sees where they went. And so he's trying to be a hero and he runs out after them to like try and see where they're going. And he sees them in the alleyway where they're smashing the metals with a hammer.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
completely destroying them, which is also interesting that they're able to just with a hammer, like,
Yeah, not
smash
metal.
these metals up. So that's interesting. But the men, as they're doing this, start to look panicked. And one of them says, there's nothing in these ones either. And at this point, the door kind of slams behind Spike because he had like kind of walked out all of the way, or he makes some type of noise. And so they notice him now, seeing them do all this. And they snatch that 10-year-old right up. They pick him up, and they gets thrown over their shoulder, and they start running.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Not running.
Yep. So Spike, he's pretty fucking feisty. He's punching, he's kicking, he's screaming, he's tearing at these men. He's able to like rip some stuff out of their pockets and that kind of thing. They have to drop some things. And his
leaving
screaming,
a trail.
He leaves a trail. And he's able to get the attention of the whole team inside with all of his screams. So they run out as they see, again, Spike flung over one of their shoulders. And they run out onto the street. And like, I don't know exactly how they do this. I think maybe... Well, here's what happens, basically. There's a semi-truck parked on the side of the road on this very steep hill. And one of the men, I guess, pops in there really quick. The keys were maybe in the car. I don't know. But he takes the emergency brake off of this semi-truck, and it starts careening down the hill towards both the team and the innocent people. Because remember, San Francisco, pretty hilly.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot they were there.
These innocent people below. So... Kim, hilariously on the team, is like starting to do the calculations. And I'm like, girl, I don't know you're calculating. And I was like, oh, I think she's just calculating like how fucked up this crash is about to be. Because it's not like it's going to be at us in like 3 seconds. I think she's just like, this is how fucked everyone is.
Great.
And we see Mr. T go into full action mode, baby. Our first action scene.
Stop the semi. Stop
as the semi blows past, he jumps onto the back of it, climbs up onto the roof of the semi-truck, makes his way towards the front, jumps into the driver's seat.
One way to get into the front. Okay. Get into the front by coming through the back.
It's the only way to get into the front. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're right. You climb onto the back door. You climb onto the roof. You go over the roof, and then you go to the front door, and then you ring the doorbell, and then you're in.
You kick in the window. Don't open the door. Don't open the door. Kick in the window.
Even better.
Front seat. So yes, he's honking the horn because it seems like the brakes are maybe cut as well, and it seems to be part of it because he's not able to actually stop it, but he's able to steer it basically so that, and then he has to tuck and roll, but basically so that it can yeet off of a dock into the bay. So he does all this, and back at the scene of the kidnapping, the team is looking around for evidence. And Woody is pointing out that there's probably evidence like scattered on the ground here. And Jeff, who's currently like crawling around in the dirt looking for the evidence, and I'm saying this exact line, you'll see why in a second, because he goes, "Yeah, great idea, Sherlock," which is funny.
Ha, nice.
Nice.
The game is afoot.
The game is afoot.
We can never leave.
Yes. And again, I just mainly say that because obviously Sherlock, and also like Jeff, kind of a sassy bitch sometimes.
Like
right now.
I actually kind of like that.
Yeah, like great idea, Sherlock. Like, I mean, he is on his hands and knees in the dirt looking for evidence. Like, he does know that.
Yeah.
But Woody is like, yeah, like that. And there's just a piece of paper on the ground that Jeff has not picked up. So, like, you know.
Robin's just rolling her eyes like, I'm surrounded by idiots. Yeah, right.
Kim is rolling her eyes being like, I'm surrounded by idiots. Robin is like, hi, my brother was just fucking kidnapped. Can you guys
True. Yeah.
chill out? Hi, excuse me?
Can you guys stop fighting for 2 seconds? Can you guys stop your pissing match real quick for a millisecond to save my 10-year-old brother?
My brother is gone, okay?
Yeah.
Chill the fuck out, y'all. So Jeff takes the piece of paper, takes credit for it. Woody does call him out, being like, bro, I'm the one who found it. Again, Robin is like, let's fucking read the piece of paper.
It does not fucking matter. What does it say?
What's on the fucking paper?
Yeah.
So, yes, they take a look. And it is a list of addresses, including the address of the gym that this competition was in. So that's a little weird, but, you know, their head coach isn't here yet, so they go back into the gym smartly to like wait for Mr. T to like show up before they could like just go running off into the streets of San Francisco. Yeah. And so Woody is like going through kind of aloud what they know so far. Spike gone. The medals and like the medals were still scattered across like the little alleyway because again they
so they saw
them but didn't bring them with them. Like the men just
so as soon as they realized they were useless, they're like, okay, just leave all the evidence here and
they don't
bye.
Need it. Exactly.
Okay.
So, yep. So yes, Spike gone, medals stolen and broken open, which being able to like look at the scraps that were on the ground, they realized that some of these medals were hollow on the inside.
Yeah. Okay.
And they learn or figure, because they had like kind of overheard the men yelling, that they were looking for something inside but didn't find it. And so Woody thinks that this means the addresses could be the location of other places this mystery item could be hidden at. Like this is like a treasure map kind of thing.
Yeah.
And Robin is like, yeah, we know Woody, which I will say.
Oh, God.
Her brother is kidnapped.
Yeah. Okay. You're right. I can empathize, but I can't sympathize. Yes, is it the other way around?
The only reason I'm allowing that snappiness is her brother's kidnapped.
She's stressed. Yes.
She's stressed.
She is rightfully stressed and scared.
Rightfully stressed. But then when Jeff is like, yeah, duh, Woody. I'm like, Jeff, you sassy. We don't even do like that.
Up. Shut up, Jeff. Shut rude.
Jeff, you don't even give a shit about Spike. Okay, rude.
Yeah. We love you, Robin. You're fine. You've never done anything wrong in your life, Robin. Jeff, shut up.
Jeff, Jesus Christ, Jeff. Jeff, sit down.
Yeah.
So Jeff just continues to be the worst right now.
Jeff still sucks.
Still sucks, which he does right now because he's like, okay, well, Mr. T should be back anytime now. And then me, Kim, and Robin are going to go investigate. Woody, you stay here. Which, like, Woody's kind of solved everything so far, Jeff. You haven't done jack shit, so. But
you just got your hands and knees dirty for no reason.
Yeah, ew.
Just crawling around on the dirt. Ew. Woody's like, I didn't even have to crawl on the dirt to find that clue.
I found this shit.
Yeah.
Okay, it was right in front of us. But Mr. T gets back and hears all of this, and he says, okay, you guys don't want to go on the mission with Woody? Woody gets to come with me. You guys go figure it out yourselves.
Oh, Uno reverse.
Ooh.
Oh,
and you know Robin was like...
that. Yeah. Robin was like, whoa. I never said anything about Woody.
That was Jeff. Fuck this guy. Am I right, Am I right, Coach?
Kim, you heard. That was only Jeff. That was just Jeff that said that.
Which does not speak for me. Okay.
Bigsby, are you here? You heard that, right?
My brother's missing, okay?
Yeah, I have to come. That's funny, but also great coaching maneuver from Mr. T. That's how you do it. That's how you coach some
Mr.
kids.
T,
He knows what he's doing.
he fucking knows what he's doing this whole time. And also, like, you're gonna go track down criminals. Yeah, I want to be with Mr. T, not two other teenagers.
Yeah, also great point.
Way
That's like,
safer.
oh, I won this without even trying.
Yes.
I was like, I'm just standing here.
Yeah.
Or
like,
not,
okay,
sorry, Woody.
bye,
Woody
y'all.
is like, yeah.
Yes. So, yes, they all split up. They decide we'll meet up later. And as Mr. T and Woody head out, Woody, it is like really sad. Woody's like, why do they hate me so much?
Aww.
Which, yeah, I was like, oh, we're about to have a lesson with Mr. T right now.
Yeah.
But
just because you're new.
Dot.
They'll get used to you. Don't worry. It took me a while too. No,
Yeah.
just kidding.
Mr. T, I mean, are we? But Mr. T does, again, good coach move. It is kind of cute. He's like, well, Woody, you want to be a lawyer when you get older, so like start thinking like one, like start analyzing the situation. And Woody gets it. He gets it for the cartoon perspective, not our perspective of what this message actually is.
Yes, yeah.
And basically says, okay, you're right. Like, it's kind of like there's a private party and I'm crashing it. Like, they don't know me yet. I am the new, it's like the classic, yeah, like I'm the new guy and they don't know me. They're used to it just being them. They're not used to this new person who they didn't invite.
Everyone has that memory from when we were in school and a new kid came, and except it was kind of the opposite. Like you wanted to be their friend because it's like, oh yeah, it's the new kid. I want to be their friend, blah, blah, blah. But then there's also the alternate of like the new kid knows nobody and everyone's mean to them because they don't know them. So
exactly. So yeah, Woody puts
one or the
together.
other.
Yeah. So either way, he's the new one, and it's hard to be new.
Yeah, it's drugs.
So yeah, Woody gets it, and Mr. T is like, it'll take him time, but like, don't worry about it. So we're not totally sure where they're headed yet. Presumably one of the addresses on the list.
Yeah.
While we go to the other trio, who is going to the next address on the list, which is a giant castle. Which I was like, excuse me, what? And then
conveniently located in
San Francisco,
the San Fernando Valley or whatever.
In the Bay Area, okay.
Somewhere in the Bay Area or the Santa Cruz or Santa Clara, maybe. I don't know. San Jose, maybe they drove a little bit out of the city.
Yeah, who drove them? I don't know.
I promise you, if you look really close, you'll find it.
Yeah, for sure. And Kim points out, because she knows everything, oh yeah, this is the clubhouse of the Dragon Slayer Society. To which I said, what's this address now? I said, where can I find this?
Grace is like, how have I not been invited here? Grace is like a semi-pro dragon slayer, okay?
Because we quickly learn
Invites
from
in the
Kim
mail.
that this is just a LARPing society. And again, I say,
oh, well, I was like, well, even more so. Yeah.
Excuse me? Excuse me? I lived in California.
And no one told
this hell?
Yeah.
Fuck.
And also, good for them that they can afford their own castle.
Fuck.
They must have they got a lot of members.
It's that tech money. Those nerds in San Francisco.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So, I will say, this is my first disappointment of the entire show, is that, and probably my strongest one, this is just a scene for like some shenanigans to happen, and then we move on. We do not meet anyone from the Clubhouse of the Dragon Slayer Society. We do not stay here. The Clubhouse of the Dragon Slayer Society is not involved in this in any way, shape, or form, and I am devastated. I thought this was like our trap now. It wasn't. Yeah. We're just here for the scene, and we move on. But I didn't move on.
So they just go, it's one of the addresses on the list. They go there, nothing happens, and they leave.
We do some stuff inside, and then we're gonna leave. We're not staying in this castle of the Dragon Slayer Society. Like I want
a random castle.
Just a castle. We don't even meet a single person.
You don't tease a castle in the first act if you don't plan on bringing it back in the second or third. It's
the Chekhov's Dragon Slayer Society, the classic.
Okay,
you gotta bring the Dragon Slayers back.
Yeah.
Everyone knows this. So,
Okay.
anyways, they go in because the doors are wide open. And as they wander in, they do see men in these gray suits again. And they're taking every like gold medallion within this like castle and smashing it. And so the kids are kind of like up on a balcony and they see all this happening. Robin just puts that foot up on the balcony about to jump over to be like, let's go. But
Due
Kim
process,
grabs her.
man. I'm just gonna start saying that anytime someone's about to punch someone, due process, man.
This is an ancestor of Beth Lestrade for sure. Descendant of the original Lestrades. Yeah.
The great granddaughter of the original Lestrade and the great grandmother of Beth.
Exactly, precisely. But Kim grabs Robin and says, remember what Mr. T said? And Robin goes, you're right. Kim, you call the police. I'll keep them distracted. So apparently his advice was like, yeah, call the cops, but still interact with the criminals directly to like keep them busy so they don't flee.
Exactly. Stall them. Yeah.
You're still interacting.
My gosh.
And
Smart
Robin,
man, that Mr. T.
Oh boy. So Robin leaps down from the balcony and like starts doing what is my favorite part of the show so far, which is the reason that they're a gymnastics team is so that in all of the fights, everyone just does gymnastics moves.
Oh, like, yeah.
She like jumps down from the balcony and does like a double back handspring to like avoid the men like who like lunge at her. Like every fight scene is just
like defying gravity through every. Yeah, it's like, okay, come on. Even Simone Biles could not
fight in this manner. What is this?
I imagine too. I love that you just said that. Like the reason why their gymnastics team is so that these fight scenes can be awesome.
Can happen like
because I imagine you're right. The show probably originated. They're like, so Mr. T, like, what's your pastime hobby? And he's like, I love golfing lately. I've been really into golfing.
They're like,
probably originally was a golf team, and they're like, there's only so much we can do. We can't. They can't really just keep hitting people with golf clubs. Yeah. What about gymnastics? Can you? It's like, gymnastics is fine.
It's like wrestling. It's like wrestling. Yeah. Leotards.
Leotards, flips, jumps, all that cool stuff. Yeah.
Butt kicking motion, right?
So it won't be a golf club after all, right? Not a golf team. We'll do gymnastics. Gymnastics is more exciting. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's I think the sole reason why. And you know what? They were correct. These fight scenes incredible.
Yeah. Very amusing.
Yes. So yes, after Jeff and Kim kind of realize like, oh, it's 2-on-1 for like Robin right now. They also jump down there to help her and they kind of like split. One guy starts going after Robin, another guy goes after them. Naturally, again, they're in a castle. One of them grabs a sword off the wall and charges Jeff and Kim. But again, we got lots of gymnastics moves and the men aren't really there to fight these like bendy children. They were just there to smash the medals. They clearly didn't get what they were looking for. So they start to run. And you know the saying, like, they're not stuck inside with a monster. The monster's stuck inside with them.
No. Robin.
That's what's happening. Because
all the kids collectively,
catch up to the men, but mainly Robin, because we see the like men run get like to like the parapet, like the roof, and are running out, and we just see Robin step out in the background. Like she's way in the background, one of the guys is in the foreground, and then she does this again, defying gravity, like triple leap flip thing onto his shoulders, where she then headlocks him with her legs and then covers his eyes and starts like clawing at his face.
Oh my God. You can't, there's no amount of training you can do to fight that sort of, to fight that. No. These poor criminals, which I know sounds crazy, but these poor criminals probably thought they were so tough and so well trained. They're probably like boxing on the weekends, just like for fun, you know.
Staying in shape, getting those fast jabs.
There's nothing. They probably tried to run, and they just see this little girl, like this teenage girl, just front flipping, somersaulting through the air.
Onto the it's like her thighs are cutting off his circulation, and her ankles are crossed on his chest. He's like clawing at her legs. And she literally like makes a comment like, yeah, I bet you can't see anything now, huh? Like, she's
okay, so Mr. T, let's go through this. He's teaching these kids gymnastics, shit talking, and straight up like murder. He's like, so here's how you somersault, kids, and now here's how you somersault into choking a person out.
Yeah, chokehold.
Yeah.
He's like, Bruce Lee and I worked on this one together.
Him out.
Yeah. Claw the eye so he can't see you. No witnesses.
And then make fun of their inability to breathe so that they really know they're in danger now.
Like we said, life lessons from Mr. T, you know?
Exactly.
Very important life lessons. So yeah, it's fucking crazy. And then the other two fully tackle the other guy to the ground and pin him down.
Man.
But unfortunately, the one thing they did not foresee, again, they're like up on a parapet, like atop of a tower. And the one guy that Robin has in a chokehold is like staggering around and like backs up to the edge of like the tower and ends up being able to like slam Robin into it, which makes her fly off of him and fall off this wall.
The tower? Oh.
Off this tower. But she's able to grab a windowsill on her way down. And Kim and Jeff end up letting the guys go as they run to save her and pull her up. And those men, terrified for their lives, are able to run out.
They're like, oh, we're not fighting these kids. No, they're like, no, we're not doubling back. We're leaving. We're escaping.
This
is our second chance at life.
Yeah. We're leaving this mob, whatever this group is. Like, we're out of here.
Yeah.
So we rejoin Mr. T, Woody, and we also have Bulldozer and Miss Priscilla with them. She's driving them. And they arrive at, one of the restaurants, or one of the places on the list, which is a very fancy French restaurant. And Mr. T and Priscilla go to park the bus. And so they send Woody and Bulldozer in by themselves to start. And again, it's very fancy, very uppity. The maitre d' won't let Woody and his dog, so like it makes sense, into the restaurant.
Okay, to be fair.
A dog.
Yeah.
And
it's
also,
like an unaccompanied teenager. It's like,
can I see at least a credit card to exactly. What is this?
I know also might look a certain way, but again, it's a teenager. Really.
Yes, and also you have a dog with you. You can't bring this in
this nice restaurant. Exactly. Inside, not even outside.
Yes. And also we learned that there is a private event going on, so it's also just closed to the public.
Even more so.
Yes. And we learn it's a jacket only type of place. So like you need the full jacket.
Even more so. The reason why you cannot come in, kid.
Can't come in here. Yes. But as Woody is being like, I don't know how to, what do I do about this? All of a sudden, the maitre d' changes his mind real fucking fast when we kind of zoom out and we see someone in the opposite of a jacket, which is a cut-off vest with no shirt, just standing behind Woody, like arms crossed, but in like a we can have a problem here type of pose. And the maitre d' says, "You can come on into this private event, no problem. Come on,
yeah. No shirt, no shoes, no problem. Come on in,
baby.
Yeah, man.
Oh, front row seats, front row seats.
Exactly.
So we learn this is a company party, and they're giving out some type of awards. They just gave the medals to some one of the the top salesmen of the year. And they're like bringing out the entertainment for the night, which I was like, this is fucking crazy for a company party and feels inappropriate. It was going to be where two women jump out of a cake situation, which is wild at a company party. I don't know. It seems bonkers.
It is. Yes. Just keep it. Yep.
That's just not work appropriate. I'm going to go ahead and say. But it's also the 80s, so I don't know who's to say Wall Street at the time.
Yeah.
Everyone's coked out in this room for sure.
I can say I have been to a company event like that before.
Oh my God.
Not where I work, which is not even a company technically. Correct. That was like, wow, I do not want to know what the expense report for this event is like.
Nope.
And also I would turn to my friend do you guys even have an HR department?
Clearly not.
Like,
HR's fucked up in the corner over there. Again.
Yeah. HR's at HQ, like a whole several cities away.
Yes.
Not at this branch.
As far away as we could be.
Yeah.
So
anyways.
They're all in for a big surprise though, because it's not two women who jump out of the cake. It's two men in the gray suits.
Ooh.
And they
scary.
leap out of there and find the guy who just got the medal, like the salesman medal. And they snatch that medal right off of him and smash it. And the guy who did the smashing, I know, rude.
In front of everyone, too. Everyone's just sitting there like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Can we grab them? Do they have like weapons or anything? Are they like
hammers.
threatening anyone? Oh, true. Okay. Well, yeah.
And they did just knock this man down and rip the medal off of him and then smash it with a hammer. But one of them shouts, I have it. I have it. And we just see him like holding something in his hand. We can't totally see what though. But Woody and Mr. T are there. So they try and stop them. And unfortunately, Woody, this is his first crime he's solving. He just joined the team. He's unfortunately not able to stop the guy who had whatever it was in his hand. But Mr. T is able, through like a series of shenanigans, including like yeeting that cake at him, is able to stop the other guy. He like knocks him into a buffet table, which like he kind of like looks dazed. Some like fruit falls on his head. And then the next thing he knows, one, Bulldozer is pinning him down on his chest, growling in his face. And two, once the dog leaves, he's promptly picked up by the collar and picked up more and more and more until his feet are off the ground. Staring into the face of Mr. T, who is demanding answers.
Yeah.
Sent him. What's the thing in the medal? Also, where is Spike, by the way? That child who's missing that you guys kidnapped?
Yeah,
that whole thing. And so as he's interrogating him, Woody looks around for evidence and he takes all of the pieces this time of the medal that was smashed, instead of leaving it for the cops, by the way, which Mr. T does tell someone to like call the cops about all of this, but they take the evidence and then they leave. They're like, well, we got to meet up with the rest of the trio. And I was like, you guys are the star witnesses.
And they take all the evidence. So the cops get there and it's just like a confused corporate dinner.
Like, we don't know.
Like corporate reception.
Yes.
And they're like, okay, so tell us what happened. Okay, so these two men, they popped out of this cake. We don't know where the dancers we hired are. And then they attacked this gentleman over here.
Like
they stole his medal.
Them down.
Okay, great. So show us the medal that they destroyed. Mr. T took it.
It's gone.
Wait, who? Mr. Who? Who's T? No. Mr. T. Mr. T? Yes, first name Mr., middle name period, last name T.
Who?
So why are we here? We don't know. There's no evidence or anything of a crime.
That's on that table back there. You know what? Everyone, you're all getting
arrested.
We
need something.
Yeah. You called us here. We're doing something. Someone's getting arrested. So anyways, they meet back up with the trio, leaving the police confused.
All right.
And as they were getting there, Woody was able to piece all of the metal, like shattered metal pieces, back together like a puzzle.
Oh.
And he's able to read the name of the manufacturer that's on this medal. And I guess like they go and cross-check the pieces from the first scene and that kind of stuff where Spike had been kidnapped. And they realized that all of the medals were made from the same manufacturer and that this list of addresses is a customer list. And like, Woody's the one who puts all of this together. And
that's impressive.
Yeah, everyone's just like, damn.
Okay. Yeah, he can be on the team. Wait, so is it still just him, Mr. T, and Miss Bigsby, or did they
they met back up?
They did meet with everyone else. Yep. Okay, I missed that. Sorry.
Yeah, so that's why they're like,
gotcha.
Oh,
so yeah. So it's like, okay, so this is great. Jeff is also seeing. This is basically what I want to make sure of here. Good.
Yes, good. Exactly. And the trio starts to walk off again. Jeff, Kim, and Robin to like go to this manufacturer, but they pause and turn around and they're like, Woody, aren't you coming? Like, come on. So like, Mr. T like looks at Woody and is like, Gives him the okay sign, a little wink of like, see, I told you.
I don't pity you, fool.
Yeah. Wait, that's so cute though, too.
Yes,
He was
exactly.
like, okay, guys, have fun, I guess.
Yeah, it's like really sad for a moment.
You're one of us now. You kicked ass out there.
Right. And just like that feeling of just being like, we didn't think we needed to invite you. Like, you're obviously part of this.
Yeah, no,
now.
you're part of the fam.
Come on.
Let's go.
Come on. Let's go.
Yeah, you're obviously better at this than the rest of us. So like, come on, hurry up so we can solve this. Yeah.
Let's go. Remember
get in the van.
My brother gone, disappeared.
Remember Spike, that whole kid? Yeah.
We got time to say we're all friends now. It's implied. Let's go. So they hop on the bus and they head to this manufacturer. It's a trophy manufacturing like plant, like trophy and medals. And they head right in. It's not locked. And it is a fucking mess in here. Like, it looks like it's been ransacked.
Uh-oh.
And as they're in there, they hear groaning from behind a door. And Mr. T, even though every door so far has been unlocked, he fucking smashes that shit down. Like, full shoulder, just
use a handle.
Literally, he used a handle to get in this warehouse. Like, he opened it normally, totally fine, and then
now he's like, now that we're in, we're breaking shit.
We're breaking shit down. He's like, they're not gonna know it's me. It's already ransacked in here.
Yeah, I might as well just add to the bit. Yeah,
exactly. So he smashes that shit down. And inside, they find an older man who is tied up and has a tissues like stuffed in his mouth, like gagged, basically.
Oh, yeah.
And so Mr. T takes it out and they all untie him. And the man immediately starts explaining that, like, men came a couple things happened. Like, men came in here, threatened him and forced him to hide a strip of microfilm into one of the medals. So, of course, it's microfilm. It is 1983 after all.
Microfilm, yeah.
And he doesn't know what was on the microfilm, obviously, but the metal that it was in accidentally got mixed up with like his regular shipments. Like, it wasn't kept separate on accident. And so like they came back.
Costly mistake.
That's why it's ransacked. That's why he's been tied up for we don't know how long. His customer list was stolen because, again, they went to go try and find where this metal ended up. But he gets cut off by a van that smashes through the factory wall.
Oh, wow.
Fully. And it's the men in gray suits. Apparently they are to like
a little over the top.
The front door is unlocked, everyone.
I know. It's like you just said the front door was unlocked. You did not need to just
unlock
do that.
Come on. And I presume they're there to finish off this final witness. But Mr. T and Bulldozer are able to like knock over factory equipment and make that van fucking crash right into it. Mr. T, just imagine this, like, you just slam through a wall, then you make this huge crash. Your van is like absolutely compact. You're concussed, like you're dazed. There's smoke everywhere. And then from the smoke comes Mr. T. And his hand just grabs you by the collar and rips you like jaws of life out of your fucking car.
I would have been like, dang it, why didn't it end me?
This is worse. Let it be over. Let it be over.
Yeah.
And naturally, the man, or Mr. T, starts asking the man, like, he's more concerned right now, understandably, about Spike, because they're like, okay, we know these people are doing like microfilm, like we have no information about Spike still. And he demands to know where they're keeping the kid. And again, this man in this crash, now threatened by Mr. T, immediately tells them where to go. They're like, here's the address. I'll drive you.
Here. I'll take you here. I won't even
keys,
say a thing. I'll leave town right after that. Also, I love that this whole ordeal proves that Mr. T, he's first a coach, second a chaperone, and then third a detective. He's like, microfilm, crime, blah, 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 whatever. Where the hell is Spike? He is in my care and custody right now. I need to find that child.
The liability form does not cover this, but his parents did sign it, but this is not on it. I can't get fired from this coaching job. It's all I got.
I will not be getting fired and or sued. No. Give me this kid right now.
And he says, okay, here's the address. So they head there, and it's like this kind of like mob office vibe. It's like hidden above or like behind like an arcade. So the arcade is like the front. And so they go, head in there, but it's empty. it's been cleared out already.
Oh.
Except for a little bit of like a punching and like grunting sound that they hear of like, it kind of sounds like someone's like hitting up against a wall.
Mm.
And they're able to like break down like a door or something like that. And, or like it's like a closet and he's like hidden in something. And they break it down and they find Spike, who's all tied
Okay.
up and bound and gagged, naturally.
Not okay. Okay.
But he's there. He's there.
That's good. And he's alive. He's moving. Yeah.
He's okay, et cetera, et cetera. So they get him out. And he says, even though he's been like stuffed away, kind of, I think they like stuffed him in like at the bottom of an arcade game or some shit like that, like stuffed away. But he does say he was able to eavesdrop. And he doesn't know what's on this microfilm, but he knows that there's going to be a handoff of it. So like these people were getting the microfilm for someone else. And it's happening tonight at midnight.
Okay.
On Alcatraz Island.
Oh, of course it is.
Of course it is.
Oh, you can't have a cartoon episode take place in San Francisco without a mention of Alcatraz. It's literally illegal.
Illegal. Yeah. You can't do it. So the team gets there first and they set up a sting just as...
So what an inconvenient meeting location at midnight.
Not subtle.
Can you imagine? And also not subtle, but like imagine boating out there at like 11:30 or something. Like those rough waters.
Yes,
it's like cold outside. It's foggy.
Waters.
It's dark.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also,
it's abandoned.
Like, trying not
abandoned
to be
by the 80s. Yeah, I forget when they closed it down. Probably.
I don't know when they started letting visitors in. Either way, not subtle. Anyway. You tutting out there on your little speedboat. It's like, or someone's posting up there all day just waiting. Maybe it's a nice afternoon to hang out there all
probably during the day. Sure. But not a convenient meeting location.
No.
Yeah.
But for the drama,
so many reasons.
It's great.
We love it. Exactly.
For the dramatics. So yes, they see one man again in a gray suit who walks up to another guy who's wearing like this red burgundy suit and has a suitcase. And the red suited guy demands the microfilm, but the guy in the gray suit demands the money up front first before he passes it over. He needs to see the money is actually in that briefcase. But we don't get to see the full handoff because it's at this point that Mr. T and the kids spring up from their hiding spot and start running right at these guys.
Okay.
And from here, basically on out until it becomes peaceful again, put in your head.
Oh no, he comes peaceful again.
Put in your head.
So it's violent.
The craziest action movie theme song you can think of. Like the theme song from this show times 1,000. The theme from this this show on cocaine that was at the company party.
Oh, jeez.
Like, that's going to be the action sequences in this show, I believe.
Yeah.
Both the men think that the other men set like each other up. They think it's like a sting like on the other side.
A sting with little children as the undercover agents.
Unexpected.
Possible. Yeah.
So they both fucking book it. And the man in the gray suit like runs down the dock and he throws the microfilm at the men on a boat being like, just take it. Like, don't wait for me. Like, this is fucking crazy. Like, he says, take the evidence and go kind of thing.
Yeah.
But they don't go fast enough because Woody, Kim, and Mr. T all fucking jump right on that boat before it can get away. So there's like 4 men on this boat, again, all in gray suits. And 3 of them run right at Mr. T. And Mr. T just stands there and like puts his chest out a little more and they all run into his chest and like get knocked out onto the ground. Like he doesn't even flinch. They're all just on the ground to the point where Kim and like Woody are able to just like tie them up in a giant net, like just throw a net over them. They're not getting back up.
They just ran into a cement wall.
Basically, yes. But there's again a 4th guy on the ship in the gray suit. And he has like the microfilm. It's kind of like in a little safe canister. And so naturally, he tries to shoot Mr. T with a harpoon gun. And
God.
He does shoot at Mr. T with it. And Mr. T just grabs it mid-air and then snaps it over his knee And now he has two sharp weapons in his
Oh,
hand.
God. No. You just armed him. You just armed him.
You just made it worse. You just made it worse.
Yeah.
And now he runs at that man, again, with two very sharp weapons in hand. And the man, in a panic, just throws the microfilm overboard, being like, this is not fucking worth it, whatever's on here, whatever we're trying to sell. I'm just going to chuck it. And Kim sees this happen and knows they need to get their hands on that microfilm. So she very gracefully jumps into the water and she is able to grab it. And she like holds it up victoriously. Good. The music still happening though. The music's still going. Sorry. The music's still going. No, it's happening. What you think is happening is about to happen because then
oh my God,
we see shark fins.
No. Oh, I knew it. I fucking knew it. I knew it. Oh my God.
Like the coach MVP of the year, Mr. T leaps into the water, and Alexis, and this is in the intro, like song or intro credits of the show, Mr. T, one by one, beats up these sharks.
Dude, the sharks didn't do... Okay.
One of them, it's coming at him. Mr. T punches it right in the face and it yeets into oblivion. Another one, he grabs it by the tail and does a woo, like swings it all around him, throws it to the fucking sun. Like, sharks are gone.
Wait, so does he do this in the water?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's impressive.
The abs, the legs, to kick, to bring yourself out of the water and throw it into space.
Into space. A shark, no less.
They're white sharks, so I think they were trying to be like, it's a great white shark, no less.
Yeah. He just like the biggest of the big, basically.
And he just, and then
awesome.
This action sequence ends with Kim saying, like, weren't you scared of the sharks? And Mr. T laughing, saying he dealt with rougher customers in his old neighborhood. So
I was gonna say right now, I feel like there's gonna be a lot of angry groaning from me throughout this entire arc.
So good.
But I promise you, it's all from a very, very deep place of love and appreciation.
That's why I tell you every line.
And troubled and tormented, but I with all of my body, I promise and swear to you, exactly. It's appreciation.
Yes,
it just comes out in that noise. Yeah.
Deep love, hate.
I promise you,
and that's why I'm telling you every line verbatim, because I find it so exactly that. Love, hate.
Yeah.
So, and I think at the very last, like, once he says it, in my head, it goes, Mr. T, to end this action sequence.
Yeah.
So, yes, our action sequence over. And apparently we were able to tie up everyone. They chuck them all in the speedboat that Miss Priscilla is driving. No, they were able to get out there, Miss Bisbee.
Good. And I just dropped them off at the county jail. Don't mind me.
Quick little pit stop, give them the Coast Guard, continue on our way. And Kim, on this boat ride, they're all like tied up, just sitting there. And Kim examines the microfilm. Obviously, she's the smarty of the group.
That's right. Yep.
Yes. And she's
computer
saying,
expert.
She's like, it's computer code. Like, it's a bunch of code. So she sits there. It's a long ride from Alcatraz to the bay or to the docks. And she's saying, this is a video game code. Like, this is for a video game, but like, I don't know what game this would be. It has like a new game or something like that. And one of them, I don't remember who, but I think maybe Jeff was like, oh yeah, like, and this actually does make sense, especially for the early 80s, of like being able to get the latest, greatest like video game and like releasing it could like make a company millions of dollars. So basically, the men in gray suits were like stealing the code from someone.
Even now, still. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. I was thinking that too. I was like,
GTA 6, anyone? Am I right?
Code gets released.
Am I right?
Like if a code gets leaked on Twitter, millions of dollars down the drain, billions even. So yes, apparently the men in gray suits had been hired to steal this code for some gaming company, so that they could steal the game, release it first, make millions.
Interesting.
And Woody, our little lawyer, says that stealing the code is industrial piracy, and they're all going to get booked for it.
Yeah.
And everyone, you're like, yeah, sure.
Sure.
And everyone realizes that this was solved fully, from the addresses to things being hidden in the metals, all because of Woody. So they all embrace him, now a member of the team.
Nice.
And then we have a jump scare because I forgot about the real life Mr. T at the end.
Oh, yeah.
I just cuts to
you
that.
You just see that bare chest and all the chains just right in your face after the shoddy 80s animation. Yes. Yeah, like, whoa.
Real jump scare.
Hey, mister.
Oh, T. So he reminds us that the friends you already got might not be all of the friends you need. When you write new people off just because they're new to you, you're only cheating yourself. So don't ever write someone off because they're the new kid on the block. Take it from me, Mr. T. That's the end of our first episode.
Incredible. Great job.
Thank you.
Great life lesson from the one and only Mr. T.
Great life lessons.
And great recap by the one and only Mrs. Grace.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, so it was wild. It was so fun. I'm so excited about this arc.
Yeah, me too. Oh my God.
Fucking bonkers. The action sequences alone, the gymnastics of it all, the Mr. T of it all. So, and
I was a little worried. Also, sorry.
No?
I was worried that I was going to have to learn the name of like a variety of gymnastics moves or like whatever flips and stuff. And I was like, I'm just going to say flips. If there's a handspring? I was not even going to say that right. I was going to say hamstring. If there's a hamstring in there,
cartwheeling,
which also is like not even hamstring. Right.
There's a somersault. Your body.
There's a pommel horse. Sure, I can say that. I have no clue what any of the axle, whatever, triple, double axle, quadruple twist.
Absolutely not.
Aerial.
No. I shan't be learning things.
No. Mad respect to the gymnasts out there, but
yeah, I mean, truly, one of my favorite things to watch at the Olympics for sure. Yes. But I shouldn't be learning it. And I'm excited for this arc. It'll be great. So, Alexis, between now and next week. Who should our listeners and viewers tell about this show?
I bet you know who I'm going to say. I'm not going to say it so you can say it because it's your first episode. So I'll be kind. I'll be a good friend. And instead, you should tell Mr. Sheet. No, I'm joking. You should tell.
No, you can say because I have another one. I have a different one.
Oh, you were? Oh, well, I have a different one anyway. So we'll tell the big guy later then down the road. You should tell Simone Biles. How funny would it be if that's who you were going to say? Actually, I'd be like, okay, we got to stop doing this podcast. And
I was just going to say a gymnast.
Oh, okay. That was like my first thing. And then Mr. T was my second. But no, tell us. That's fine. Yeah, that's still different technically from mine. Technically, yeah, I mean, she is one, but like there's like at least a couple others you could tell.
She's the only one I know by name.
Okay, sorry. Tell Gabby Douglas.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Grace. So who should they tell?
Oh my God, tell Simone Biles. Thanks,
wow,
you're a good friend.
Cool.
Love
Yeah.
Okay, well, tell both of them.
Yes.
And till next week. Bye.
Bye. I pity the fool.
Oh, wait. Not bye.
Oh, no.
Not bye. Oh, I'm so sorry. Everyone, don't hang up yet. I forgot. Justin said
I haven't hung up.
We should, every episode, decide what fool we pitied the most.
You heard my most old man laugh ever because that shit was hilarious.
I'm gonna move this part forward from where we said who we should tell. So I'll move this up a little bit, guys. Okay, what?
Or just leave it all in for now.
I'm gonna leave it all in.
We'll just Wait. Okay, so for this arc and this arc only, are we saying who we pity the most instead of who to tell, or are we doing both?
No, we're doing both. We're doing both for sure.
Okay, we're doing both. Cool.
We gotta add on
So
in this episode.
All right, cool. This is all not being cut out. This is great. Okay, you go first. Sorry, you go first.
Okay, I think I pitied the most the French maitre d' at the restaurant because that company was probably pissed for them letting in other people. That restaurant, he's probably gonna get fired because they're like, how'd you let also criminals in here? The cops are probably pissed because they're like, give us the ID of the men who left all of a sudden. Like, I think the French maitre d' was just trying to do his job, and a lot of things went wrong. So I pity that fool. Yeah.
And because he probably shat himself when he saw Mr. T staring him in the eyes,
heard violence ready to beat him up behind.
Yeah.
And then saw men running out in these gray suits. He'd never seen them before.
Yeah.
So I pity him. Which fool did you pity the most? We can have the same one, so it's okay.
I pity, that's a good one, but I pity the fool who had his corporate best sales trophy stolen out of his hands and then smashed in front of his colleagues in front of him. Yeah, like off of his neck.
Working in the corporate world.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I pity that fool. Yeah, man. You know how much work he put into getting that medal for them? And none of his workers, they just stood there and watched and let it happen, even though he just made all of them so much money, by the way. Yes, he's top salesman, but that means that all trickles down to all y'all and your other departments and shit too. And you're just going to stand here? I pity that fool.
I pity that fool. Okay, so we got to remember to do that every episode. I totally forgot.
Excellent.
You said
wonderful idea, Justin. Great idea.
Good.
Yeah,
okay, well,
and wonderful idea, Mr. T, for trademarking that phrase, which again, that is a trademark phrase of Mr. T. We are in no way at all associated with or sponsored by Mr. T. This is all fair use, just commentary, social commentary, and criticism. Exactly. Anyways.
And respect.
So,
okay, well,
until next and week. Respect. Bye.
Thanks for tuning in to Saturday Morning Mysteries.
If you enjoyed this episode, please share, rate, review, leave us a like, and drop a comment. We post episodes every Saturday and bonus tune tangents whenever we feel like it. So please subscribe so you don't miss the shenanigans.
And if you want to follow us on YouTube, click the bell under the YouTube subscribe button to receive notifications when new videos are posted.
And if you want to subscribe to the podcast, we have no idea what you're listening to us on, so just hit the big subscribe button on whatever app you're using. We believe in you.
Give us a follow on Twitter and Instagram at SatmornMist, all the abreves, and let us know if you have any episode or show requests by emailing SaturdayMorningMysteries@gmail.com.
Thanks to Jenna Kendall for the logo design and to Ava Sakiki for the music used during this week's episode.
See y'all groovy kids next week on Saturday Morning Mysteries.